from Cole.
Hey! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boy, I'll tell you, after last night's leadoff match in the bowling game tournament, I'll tell you, the #1 team was defeated in a little bit of an upset. The 9th place team in the tournament finals came on to win over the 1st place team with a 4-12.
Bowling Stones, you're right. Number 9 beat number 1, 372 to 366. One of the, well, the big upset already.
It really was.
That's right. Only one night of action. Now tonight, we have the 3rd place team and the 11th place team that will be opposing each other, both men's teams.
So what we're saying is that where you finish doesn't matter.
No. Just look at last night's show and you know what we're talking about. Now, let's introduce our first team tonight. They did finish in 3rd place in the top 16 with a 401. Woo. They bowl at Kuglich's in West Milwaukee for the most part. Let's hear it for the Puck Sticks.
All right, and team number 2, they're here representing a very fine place. And they bowl a red carpet West Allis. They finished 11th with a 375, and they are known as Dukes on South 68. Here's Sherry Strobel, that lovely score marker, who gives us the pleasure of her company every so often. When she's not busy tending bar and doing mixology.
That's right. I'm here.
That's one of the attractions of this place. People come to see you work.
Yes, they do.
And you do work about, what, 15 or 16 hours a day?
Not quite, but
12 or 13 hours a day?
Yeah.
9 or 10 hours a day?
Yes,
okay.
For sure.
Well, now you can relax, because this is simple, right? Get set to go as we bring out the #1 bowler on tonight's show for the Puck Sticks, Edward Cobb Osterberg. Why do they call you Cobb?
It's me. I got a cousin that called me that.
A cousin gave you that name, and it's stuck ever since?
No reason, no idea why.
I don't have any idea either. You're the father of the anchor bowler, right?
Right.
Did you ever decide who's the better bowler?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was interesting. That's all right. You have a 164 average, 242 high game, 626 series, and you're bowling for Earl Baumgart of Wauwatosa. The rest of the information that we have here, we will discuss while you're bowling. So you ready?
Sure am.
Get your ball, and here comes the man who is going to tell us all about his great life as a bowler, one of the great superstars of bowling with a 167 average.
Thanks a lot, Lee.
That's all right. 288 high game. Listen, a 721 high series is terrific. And you're bowling for Josephine Mose of West Allis. Any last words?
None. I hope I bowl good. That is all.
Well, say the magic words. Let's go.
Let's go bowling.
This is Joe Singer right there.
All right, take it away, Ed. You're ready to go here. Match #1. Last time on the show, Ed had a game of 86, and Joe rolled a 68. Just reverse those two numbers. 86 and 68 were the scores last time.
Almost to Brooklyn. Yeah. Edward Osterberg, known as Cobb, but he doesn't know why his cousin gave him that name.
Well, does he like corn?
Well, if he does, that's going to make him happy on this show, I'll tell you that. We have enough for everybody. And we welcome you to the Tuesday night edition of our show, the second night of action in our spring tournament.
All right.
The last action of the year, 14 more shows, then we take off until next fall. Somewhere probably around the 1st of September or the 2nd week of September.
Well, I think we're going to be starting to tape a little earlier than that, Lee, but the show will probably air maybe the 2nd or 3rd week in September.
In the meantime, we got an awful lot of excitement now.
Yes, we only have a very few weeks to talk about this. But if you'd like to earn your team a spot in the top or in our fall tournament, you can actually win a spot by bowling in the TV58 summer tournament here at Red Carpet Regency. All you have to do, it's going to be held during the months of July and early August. Call Gloria Bear, the top 9 teams in each category, men's division, women's division, and mixed team. You have a chance to win some money, and you also can win a spot on our show. Call Gloria at 252-4287 and get your team in our summer tournament.
All right, there's our first strike of the match. And it goes to Ed. Sherry Strobel is our score marker. She got the light pin tonight. It's a little hard to read over there.
Light mix and a baby split.
Ed, did you want to say a few words?
Oh, yeah. Last time, I want to say hi to all the old-timers from Lakeside Bridge and Steel Company, where I worked for 33 years.
The old-timers?
They're old-timers.
Okay.
Mostly old-timers now.
Aren't we all?
No.
Well, you will be. Stay healthy.
Thank you. I'll try.
That's inevitable. Oh, I thought he had it. First split of the night. We've had the first strike of the night and a couple of spares as we journey and tiptoe gently into the top of the ninth. Tip, tip, tiptoe.
Through the tulips.
Through the tulip. Thank you, Tiny. That's a good-looking ball, I think.
Ah, right on the nose.
Yeah, came in 2 full, so we have a baby split. And in a tournament, if you have a chance to make the baby split, go for it, because every frame is important. The teams last night found that out.
Yeah,
Both teams
well,
had the lead for a little while.
And it ended up as a 6-pin difference, 372, 366. What a great night.
No, didn't get it.
All right, come on, Joe, pick it up now.
That's a 48 for Ed in the 9.
4 frames of bowling, last 4 frames of a regular bowling game, 5 head-to-head matches from our studio. Red Carpet Regency Lane, 76th and Flores, where you can come out and watch the best ticket price in town. It's free, and you don't even have to have a ticket.
Yeah, we're good that way. We're nice. We're generous. The 1-2-4 spare conversion.
Now that will keep it close because Ed had 48 in the 9th, and Joe, who just bowled, now has a potential 47. So there's 1 pin between the 2 bowlers. And in the next match, Dave Gulgowski will oppose George Gabrin.
And this is a secret frame. Right there.
He's a money bowler, Ed Osterberg. He likes golfing, fishing, tennis, and hunting. He's retired, bowling for Earl Baumgart. Married to Shirley for 41 years, 4 children, 3 grandchildren. Tom, he's from Conover, Wisconsin.
And, well, he can strike out for 78.
Well, most he can get now is 68. What was our low last night? It wasn't a low
57.
low. Yeah, that was pretty good.
57 was low. You're right. Good scores last night. And a very interesting match all the way down the line.
You know what I think is interesting? The team tonight that finished 11th, their total was like 376.
Well,
That showed you the kind of talent we had. Uh-oh.
67.
All right, every pin counts, but let's see what happens. Joe could get 3 in a row.
Last time on the show, Cobb had a 86, now 67.
Well, that's
Joe
a
had
40
68.
45 now, and he's got to make the split, but he still won't win, even if he makes it. The most he can get is 65.
But I'm sure he'd like to keep his team closely, and here we have another 4-5 baby split. This is his 2nd attempt at this one.
Maybe. No. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the president of the 70s Preservation Society.
And Ed, on behalf of all of us, congratulations on the victory. You, I think, realize that your team was the favorite, so you went out and did something about it. You got a 13-pin win. But the secret frame for you was in the right place at the right time. You get a prize from the Magic Bowling Ball. Sherry Strobel bringing it out, and the number is 13.
Ed, do you like to gamble? Okay,
does.
well, do you like to play bingo? Because you're going to Potawatomi Bingo, free entrance ticket, $25 in value. Potawatomi Bingo, 1721 West Canal.
Oh, what a way to spend an evening. Go on over and help yourself to the Barrel of Fun. Best snack food in the world. Well, Joseph, my boy, you had a little trouble with splits. Anytime in a 4-frame match you get 2 splits, that's tough. Would you like to do it again?
Yeah.
Ask the opponents if they mind if you bowl again.
I'm afraid they won't.
I'm afraid they will not let you. Secret frame was in the 7th, no strike. Well, why don't you model the towel? This might get you into national television. He's a towel model, ladies and gentlemen. And that says Pro World and the bowling game TV58. Thank you. You did a nice job. Help yourself to the Barrel of Fun. There it is, 67-54. The puck sticks out in front. And Tom, the high bowler of this very night, is going to go out to the ball game.
You betcha, Lee. They're going to go out and enjoy the Milwaukee Brewers and the Kansas City Royals. County Stadium, Saturday night, July 11th. These tickets will be good for. If you are looking for tickets for yourself, you can phone and get them over the phone by 933-9000. That's the number. Or stop by the County Stadium ticket office and pick them up in person. Exciting Brewer baseball all summer long at County Stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, known all over the world as Puck, Dave Gulgowski, right here. And since last we met, you have had something exciting happen.
Yes, I got engaged to Linda Wykenot, and we're getting married on December 5th.
All right, all right. Congratulations already. All right, you have a 186 average, 186, 268, and a high of 731. And you're bowling for Rita Orlinsky of Milwaukee. Any last words?
Let's get them.
Go on over. Your team's out in front, and here's a team that would like to pull a big upset tonight, and the man that can do it, George Gavrin, right here, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a hand. Married 42 years in Lucille with 2 children, Gary and Craig. And the record of your bowling achievements is not too well documented here. All you tell us is your 170 average. Have you had any 600?
No.
Never?
No.
No wonder you didn't fill that out.
got that right.
Okay. You're bowling for Wilbur Bruner of Waukesha. Going over there as we say, let's go bowling!
Match number 2. Boy, last night of the show, we had 7 attempts at the Wauwatosa striped pin jackpot. No winners, not one person got a strike when that pin came up in the number 1 position. A lot of attempts, no luck. But tonight, we're yet to see it. We've yet to see it come up in the number 1 position.
Yeah, that was amazing, wasn't it, last night?
7 attempts. Last time of the show, Lee, Dave, an 85, George, an 86.
And Thomas, as we weave our way into a finale in just a couple of weeks, we would like to thank people like the folks at Wauwatosa Savings and Loan for giving us a lot of excitement this year and spending a lot of money.
Boy, 114 bowlers converted that striped pin, and that means 228 new savings accounts opened up. Was that an expletive I heard?
George said a few words and had a very funny look on his face. But remember this, a spare evens the match.
His family is a little embarrassed at this point, I think. She's crying, or I'm not sure what she's doing.
That's better.
Much better, George.
Oh, take one more ball, George.
Only if you be careful with your language.
Well, that's an open for George.
Oh, my.
Tell him those things happen.
Secret frame right here in the 8th for Dave Bogowski.
I'll tell you, he's human, too. Dave has a 186 average compared to the 170 for George. But averages and previous appearances, scores mean nothing.
Throw them out the window. Get in this tournament, throw them out the window.
Who, the bowlers?
Well, no.
Oh, scores.
The scores.
Okay.
6-10.
Okay. So a pair of spares. A pair of spares. George is looking for his first mark, and it better be a good one. Because he's got a bunch of fans up in the audience that laugh every time he does something.
Oh, yeah, they came prepared.
They did. May I inquire as to the combatants in tomorrow night's feud?
Yes, you may, Lee. We'll have on in our 3rd night of action in the tournament the 5th place team, one too many. It's a mixed team. The Spicky Gilbert's team, and they'll be opposing another mixed team, the DNDZ's Pub and Grill.
I love those mixed teams, and they tell me these two are strong teams.
Number 5 and number 13, the S, 394 and 371.
Oh, what a match that ought to be tomorrow night. Wednesday night edition of our show. Don't you dare miss it. Because if you do, we'll miss you. Yes, yes. Oh, that stubborn 10-pin.
And he's working on that all-spare. All-spare game.
You have your list. What did he have for a high last time on the show?
This gentleman right here, David, 85, George, 86. I think I hear it coming back. Here we go.
But David being, the out-and-out favorite is having a few problems.
Well, he's got a couple of spares. George doesn't open the 7th, so.
So far, what have we had? Not more than one strike so far.
Good cover. Dave still is clean, Lee. No opens for Dave.
No opens, and if you get all spares, I don't care what happens. You're going to probably win.
And we're going to give him a nice shirt, I think, too, if he does that. Gets that all-spare game.
Secret frame. You can see it at home if you're there. If you're here, you can't see it on the screen.
Maybe. There it is.
And the reason for your being able to see it at home is through the efforts of Chris Sass, who's come up with some fantastic on-screen graphics this year.
He is our graphics man in the back. He's back there with our director, Dave Danielson, and Sean Downs, Mr. fix it. Mr. Mechanically inclined.
And our 12 cameramen who are always here and faithful.
Well, there's Mark Zimmerman, and Keith Kessler.
And sometimes Joel.
Sometimes Joel Schulteis is here, and of course Amy Langenecker.
And Gloria Bear, who puts the whole thing together nicely.
Amy, I just love her smile. When she smiles, it lights up the room. Amy's our floor director. And of course, Sherry Strobel, our score marker tonight. Thank you, Sherry.
Uh-oh, boy, that's costly right there.
Oops.
Dave Gugowski on the team that finished third and the out-and-out favorite tonight. Just opened. That means if George, you get a couple here, 2 in a row, 3 in a row, his team could take the lead.
I'm telling you, there's no sure thing in this tournament.
Hey. Oh, by golly, he was a little bit light. That means 48-68. He could win by 3. His team will still be down.
Yeah, but not by
underdogs.
much.
No.
Not by much.
They came in the underdogs. They want to go home the favorites.
Whoever loses tonight goes away $50 for the team. Winner goes into the next round. All right, 68, as you mentioned, is possible 3-pin victory for George. Neither bowler are getting close to their last performance on the show.
Doesn't matter, Tom.
No, it doesn't.
In the roll-off, you must have a lot of pin count to come back. In the tournament, all it takes is winning. If you win, you stay in all the way to the end. If you lose, you go home with money. And we'll be back.
David Cooper Jewelers' 90th anniversary sale is here for...
Oh, yeah, the crowd is enjoying this because it's nip and tuck. 132, 121, 11 pins between the two teams. And David, I know you didn't get overly thrilled with your game there, but your team is still in front.
Well, I'm glad we're still in front. I wish I had bowled a little bit better.
Well, but if you win, you'll have a chance to come back. If you don't, well, you got to live with that the rest of your life. But this was your secret frame. So you, if you hold that up, will show the world that you have a towel from Pro World, that famous place of bowling supplies and needs, and a TV58 bowling game that will carry you through the years, remembering this wonderful night.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy. I hope you come back, but if not, have a nice wedding.
Thanks very much.
Okay. Well, look who's coming over here. The man who started off with that little bit of embarrassment. It just shows, see, some of the people, I'm not going to name names, but they were laughing at you up there. A couple of the ladies were really giving you the needle.
That was my wife.
Well, I didn't want to say that.
Cheerleader up there.
But you can now laugh because you came back to win. This sort of gave you the impetus to go on to greater things. But the only trouble is you didn't have any doubles, but you did get your secret frame right there. So reach in. When they get a strike in the secret frame, that's a prize. Number 19, Tom.
Number 19, a fun pack, including 4 admissions to the clubhouse, valet parking, 2 tip sheets, 2 programs. You're going to Deer Lane Greyhound Racetrack.
Oh.
And that's for the Bowling Bunny, too. They're at I-94 and exit 158 in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Dairy Lane Greyhound Racetrack.
You're going to the dogs, my friend. Thank you very, very much. All right, 132, 121. The team that's favored in this match, the Puck Sticks, out in front. Tom, 7-10. I don't even want to mention that, but you know what it is, a big split.
Oh, you know what the prize is, too. It's valued at $3,200. It will be the complete state-of-the-art Whirlpool kitchen, which is the refrigerator with water and ice cube maker, self-cleaning range, and oven, convection microwave oven, built-in dishwasher. That's from Esser TV and Appliance Buddy Howard Esser, 2929 South 13th.
All right, let's have a welcome to Wes Schultz, ladies and gentlemen, with a 192 book average. Tom, did you hear what I said? 192 book average? Yeah. 717 high series. Laverne, oh, they're all walking out now, see? Laverne Szymanski's your bowling buddy in Brookfield, and we will tell the rest of your story as you bowl. Anything you want to say?
No.
All right, get your ball and polish it. And here's a man that ought to know a lot about Duke's place on South 68th, because this is Duke, Ralph Potchick, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the time that we give you 4.5 minutes to do your own commercial.
It's in West
Thank
Dallas.
you very much. It's in West
I knew
Dallas?
that was coming.
That's all you want to say? It's in West
Yeah, I
Dallas?
brought only 1 bowling shoe here today. I had to go rent a pair.
And he's not kidding. He's had a 729. I want to tell you, that's good bowling, but he's only got a 163 average, so logically he would be the favorite.
That's right.
Doesn't bother me.
Not a bit.
Not a bit. All right. Ron Eversdyke is your bowling buddy in West Allis, Wisconsin. Okay? Ready?
Right.
Let's go bowling right here, right now.
Our third match tonight, and listen to the scores that have been rolled before. West had 65, but Ralph, the sponsor of the team, 99 last time on. The man they called the Duke in West Allis. All right, West, nice way to start. That is our fourth strike tonight. West's secret frame will be in the 9th. Duke's in the 10th. Or Ralph. Come on.
Oh, I thought he was going to get that
trailer pin.
the trailer. Wes Schultz opposing Ralph Pawchik in what should be a lulu of a match. Just a few pins between the two teams. The Puck Sticks won the first match 67-54 and lost the next match 67-65.
Well, do not forget, ladies and gents, you want to get your team on next fall on our show, either be all men's, all women's, or a mixed team. We got our summer bowling game tournament coming up, and all you gotta do is call Gloria Bear. We need a re-rack on lane 60. Re-rack on 60. We're missing the 7-pin. Call Gloria Bear and say, I want to get my team involved in this team tournament. You have a chance to win cash during this tournament. 252-4287. Give Gloria a call. It's going to be held during July and very early August. 252-4287 for the bowling game summer tournament.
You know what's fun about it, Tom? We've seen these tournaments. We've been there.
It's fun.
All right, and they get a chance to win money. I mean, this isn't just winning a spot on the show.
Your team can win a little cash along the way and get a spot on our show next season.
Wes, we heard the comment that it might be a little too oily, but I don't think you're having a problem at all out there. Wes just got a double.
At all. It's about 6:15.
Hey, look at this. That's Ralph Pawchik, P-A-U-C-E-K. He is Duke. Ralph, tell us right here, where did you get the name Duke?
I don't remember. From 4 years old, I guess. It just came from an older brother. You know, I did own. I came with one bowling shoe here today. One bowling shoe. I had to go rent a pair from the alley.
What happened?
Cost me an extra $1 to bowl.
Oh. But I mean, what happened?
One must have fell out in a bag or something, whatever I did, so.
So when you got here, you found out you were missing a shoe.
That's right.
And he had to spend a buck.
Yeah, had to spend a buck.
Oh, yeah, all right. Well, that's the first spare he shot for. And, you know, if you throw a lot of strikes, Tom, you forget how to shoot a strike. I mean, a spare.
The unfortunate thing, Lee, that was his secret frame.
After a double.
A double in the 7th and 8th, but his secret frame was in the 9th.
Wes is saying to himself, see, that's the story of my life.
Oh, but he's got a prize for the double. Ah, that one didn't move in.
Didn't move. Ever been to Duke's on South 68?
Yes, I have, actually.
Fun
times.
Fun place?
A very nice place, actually. Very
They have
nice.
food?
Yes, we never went in there for food. We went in there, we played a couple of games of pool and had a couple of beers.
But you don't know for sure.
A number of years ago.
I'll ask Duke.
He might have lunches. I've never been there for food.
Well, here's Wes trying to go out in a blaze of glory now. This is the very big 10th frame. Duke, we just had a call from somebody that asked if you have food.
Yes, noon-hour lunches only.
Only?
Only.
Okay.
Early 67, possible 87 for West. That's a lot higher than us last time on the show.
Yeah, but look at Ralph. He could get a 90.
Well, he had 98, 99 last time.
These are two good bowlers, I want to tell you. Actually,
why is Duke laughing when you say that?
because he's only got a 163 average, but he's also had a 729.
Hold it, Duke.
One more ball.
10th frame.
Wes is bowling for Laverne Szymanski. He works as an assemblyman at Capital Stamping and also as a recreation coach at Garland School, Milwaukee Public School
I used
System.
to work at Capital Stamping
Did you?
years ago in the 60s. Yes.
Show me how you stamp. Put your foot down.
They make sprockets.
Okay, you're up, Ralph. Ralph the Duke Pawchik up there now to try to come up with a big win here.
That Ray Cole used to work at Capital Stamping. My dad.
I know, Ray.
For years.
Here's a secret frame right here. This is where he needs a strike. Oh, boy. Well, that's 59 and a possible 79. So it's another victory for the team that's favored to win, the Puck Sticks. But there's still going to be fewer than 2 marks between them, I do believe.
Yeah. 84 for Wes and a 79 now for Ralph. Well, that's good scores. Good scores. Hang on. Whoa.
Oh, just barely. Tom, we welcome Steve Grabarczyk, known as the Goof, opposing Stan Clem, better known as Stan, in the next match on our show.
All right, 216 is the total after 3 bowlers for the puck sticks.
I can't wait for tomorrow night. What a match that ought to be with the mixed teams.
Yeah.
And we'll show you the score when we come back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a match here with some plain old-fashioned excitement. 216 to 198, the Pucksters out in front. And I'll tell you what, Wes, you had a strike here and a strike here. That double is good for a prize, but this is where you needed it, right there. So reach in and get yourself a prize. Tom will tell you what the number stands for in the way of a prize list, and I think it's number 9.
Number 9. Well, he's going to go down to our friend Broadway Bob's place, the Great Lakes Dragaway, Union Grove, Wisconsin. A couple of passes, and especially for the Memorial Day weekend festivities, big weekend over there, and all summer long, a Great Lakes Dragaway.
That's the home of just plain excitement, I want to tell you. Go over to the Barrel of Fun and tell them I sent you, will you? Ralph, you sure tried, and your secret frame, sorry to say, was over here. And you don't get a prize, so you get a bowling game towel from Pro World, and it's still very close. Are you predicting victory for that bunch of guys?
Certainly, certainly.
Certainly. All right. Thank you very, very much. Barrel of Fun time for you. Tom, a 4-6-7 split or 4-6-10 can provide some excitement if made.
Check this out, Lee. A brand new television set worth $1,600. The 31-inch Hitachi TV from our buddies at Pico TV Sales and Service, Tri-City Shopping Center at 27th and College.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a welcome to Steve Grabarczyk right here. They call him Goof. And he's a newlywed. What, married about 5 months, 6 months?
Since November.
November, December, January, February, March, April, May. About seven months. Close enough. 197 average, yeah. 290 games, 742 series. He's made an 8-10 split. That's the grandson of the 7-10 split. And bowling for Jamie Prodzinski of South Milwaukee. You're all set?
All set.
One over. And stepping up to take a bow, Stan Clem right here, ladies and gentlemen. Stanley. 156 average should give you the feeling that maybe you're the underdog.
Could be.
But you've had a 689, which is terrific, 279, and you're retired. Where did you work?
I worked at Sears.
Okay. Pat Mazur is your bowling buddy in Milwaukee. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's go bowling.
Match number 4. And let's see what Steve can do tonight. Last time, Steve rolled a 78, Stan a 68. A right-handed bowler, Steve Grabarczyk. Bowling for Jamie Prodzinski, bowling buddy. Right there, a little tight, right at the end. I thought it would be a nice pocket hit. Just came up high at the end.
I'm not asking about these nicknames tonight. If they've got them, I tell them, but I don't ask why. Because his is a goof. And doesn't sound very, very nice.
Not complimentary, but he smiled when he said it. Yeah, goof.
Married since November to lovely Elisa.
Stan's nickname is Stan. No,
Well,
that doesn't count.
he gets
Didn't
8.
get that. That's an 8 all day.
His hobby, by the way, is playing the stock market. You want to say hello?
Sure, I'd like to say hi to some people I work with. Dan Doherty, George Daggett, Marie Pierre, and everybody else down at Northwestern Mutual.
Promised that they would be listening?
Yeah. And my wife who's at home sick tonight.
And they're all going to watch.
Forget her.
Okay. All right, now let's see. Steve had a little problem. Stanley's got to make this or he's got a problem. And I'll tell you, with the score the way it is, 216 to 198, we've got ourselves a battle. Last night, for those who missed it, Tom, you might as well tell them again what happened, the upset of the year.
So far, Lee, we have the number 1 and number 9 place team bowling each other, and the 9th place team won. Close, 372 to 366. That being the Bowling Stones have advanced into the second round.
Here comes the secret frame. So, boys and girls, in other words, what did you learn from that last night's show? Boys and girls?
Well, you cannot always count on the favorite team to win.
Good.
Oh, my. Oh, well, now, wait a minute. Let's take a look at it.
This is not easy, I want to tell you.
This is the 2-8-10 split.
You may have trouble at home seeing the 8 pins.
So you got a railroad +1. Now, I have to tell you, I was looking at Steve's past scores. He did not have an open last time on the show at all. He had a couple of spares, 3 spares and a strike. And right now, he's got 1 open and a big split right here.
Well, if he makes this, he's a heck of a bowler.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, he got 2 of them. That's what you should do. Take the majority.
17 in the 8 for Steve. What are you going to do? You got the best shots you can.
Well, here's Stan Clem. What did he have last time?
Stan had a 68.
Looks pretty good. When I call him, I call him.
And now, last time Stan had 1 open on the show, and tonight he's got zip right now. He's got spare and a strike working. Now, Steve wants to get on the board here. Spare or strike would behoove him.
It would what?
Behoove.
Oh, that came in like it had eyes. All right, Stanley, go ahead. Bottom of the 9th, and we've got a match going here. But Steve, who had the 197 average, again proving our theory, he had split in an open. And in order to get anything out of this, he's got to get 3 or 4 in a row.
Artie, tomorrow night on the show, we are going to have on the team called One Too Many, mixed team taking on the other mixed team, the DNDZ Pub and Grill. 394, that's number 5 and number 13 place team.
Stanley, what did you have for dinner? I mean, you're not supposed to be this tough, according to the
Well, I know it. I'm
score
doing
sheet.
all I can.
You know, you were a definite underdog with a 156 average. He's got a 197, and you're beating him. Oh, that's a tap.
Good shot.
Well, he's in big trouble now, Tom, because the most he can get is a 57.
Yeah, it's a turnaround lead. It's going to be a victory for Stan in this match, and his team may just take the lead depending on what Stan does in the 10th frame.
You realize Stanley could get a 5-bagger the way he's bowling tonight.
Yeah. I'll take it.
You bet.
Doing very well.
But you got to earn it, Stanley.
Bringing his team right back into this.
Okay, he's got it. Next 2 bowlers will be Steve Osterberg, the anchor bowler, opposing Bill Lewis. And I have a hunch the anchor match is going to settle everything. That will be the pivotal match.
Yeah, it's going to be up to the last 2 bowlers. Don't forget, we have our flowers in front of our desk. They are gorgeous from Nature's Nook, 169th and National in New Berlin. Spring is here. Get out to Nature's Nook. Take care of your garden, your lawn.
Oh,
56.
As I always say, when it comes to flowers, don't be a schnook. Always go to Nature's Nook.
Oh.
I always say that.
Yeah, I can understand that.
They are the very best, to say the least. And you know what I always say?
Oh, I'm afraid what?
If you don't know flowers, know your florist. That's why we say Nature's Nook.
Well, a 6. 46 possible, 86.
Could be a 30-pin win.
Yeah, they would be up by, if that's the case, they'll be up by 13 pins.
With 1 match to go, and that means we must make the announcement again that in case of a tie at the end of regulation, 2 captains bowl 1 ball to determine the winner. Hold it right there.
Nice ball.
Excellente. I want to tell you, that is not easy.
Yeah, high score tonight has been. That will be the high score if he gets a strike right here so far tonight, 86 with 1 match to go. He could get those tickets for the Brewers and the Kansas City Royals at County Stadium. This game is July 11th, Saturday at 7 p.m.
Tom, I'd do anything if you knew a hitter that hits hundreds of home runs available.
I do.
All right, we will be back.
Homeowners, now.
And the crowd just loves it. And there's the bowling game towel from Pro World that was just given to Steve, who was the out-and-out favorite in this particular match, and he will tell us now in 10 words or less what happened.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Both bad the first 2 frames.
Well, the only thing you have to hope for is your team hangs in there and brings you back, because then you get a chance to show them what you could really do.
Steve will bring us through.
Steve will bring you through. Well, let's see. Secret frame was in the 8th. Sorry about that. So that doesn't do you any good. You get the bowling game towel and a chance to walk over by Tom there and say, "Hi, Tom. Help yourself." And when he's not looking, take 2 and see what happens. Okay. Alarms ring, I want to tell you. Go on over there. And now, Stanley, you became a hero over the last couple of minutes. You became a folk hero.
I hope so.
Absolutely. With that double, well, you missed the secret frame, but with that double, you gave your team a win, and now you're the favorites at this particular match. But anything can happen in the last match because we got a couple of anchors coming out here. This is the prize, number 3.
Number 3, well, he's going to get his furnace all set for next fall and next winter. It's a furnace tune-up and cleaning from Iron Fireman. 2 locations, east and west of Serbia. Don Clark, Mr. Indoor Comfort.
Going over there, and remember, a clean furnace is important. All right, now a 7-9 or 8-10 are makeable on this show, right, Tom?
Yes, they are. Well, not easy, but we put the money up. I tell you, WEZW would pay off $1,040 to the bowler, and the bowler buddy would be a split, $520 apiece from Easy, $104 if either one of those splits is made.
Well, I want to tell you, the puck sticks are trailing by a few, but they got a guy coming out here. So come on over in my office, who is capable of just anything. Let's welcome Steve Osterberg, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for the sake of your opponent who is not listening, he has an average of 210 at the Blue Mound Bowl and 210 at Kuglich's. He has 3 sanctioned 300 games. He's had a 792 series, a 738, and a 758. Outside of that, he's had not much. And he says being on the bowling game is a dream come true. With the history of his scores, I don't know. Loretta Bartz is your bowling buddy in Muskego. Anything you want to say?
Let's go get him. Yeah.
All right. And here's the man that's got the task of coming out here. You want to go now, huh?
I want to leave right now.
Now, you know anything can happen on this show. You got a 172 average. It's not bad. 279 games, 690 series. And you're bowling for Margaret Moraski of Milwaukee. This is Bill Lures, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Lures. Go on over there and let's go bowling.
All right, match number 5, anchor match. Yes, 9 pins. This is exactly where we were last night. Came down to a 9-pin difference heading into the anchor match. A lot of turning that ball, leaving a 8 count. You know, think about that. Last night, it was exactly the same thing.
You're right.
9-pin difference going into the final match.
I think this is what we predicted earlier, that every night would be a battle. And tomorrow night is no exception.
Mixed teams tomorrow, Lee. It'll be a lot of fun tomorrow night.
All right, here's the man with a 210 average going for a very simple spare.
On the 6-9.
Yes, sir.
I should say a 3-6.
He won the Willow Creek Classic team event in 1991 for $10,000. And he brought 5 for you and me to split.
Thank you. What a guy, that's Steve. They call him old.
Oh, little bucket there.
Every mark, boy, I tell you, with a 9-pin difference, every single mark is important. Steve would love to strike out here, I'm sure.
Bill says that his biggest thrill was rolling that 690. I don't blame him. He's retired from Alice Chalmers. Oh, oops. That's a tough break.
Yeah, right now we're pretty much even again in this match. Yeah.
Here's the favorite, Steve Osterberg. 792 high and 3 sanctioned 300 games. He's also had 3 sanctioned 700s. Wow. Nice.
Big shot, Lee. Big shot.
He likes fishing. He's a 5 handicap in golf. He plays tennis. He's kind of good at all things. And he's the regional marketing director at OPP Enterprises. How about it? How about it?
Oh, very big strike, Lee, and we're pretty much even in this match. I believe it's about 3 pins difference right now. The puck sticks are out in front by 3 pins.
Well, we're putting on a display here tonight that is so typical of what happens at a tournament. And I think we've saved the best tournament till last. And all the others this year have been sensational.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful shows to watch. They really were, all 3 tournaments.
Boy, was that a tap. A legitimate tap, Tom.
All that's a true tap. There's only one in the game of bowling. For a righty, it's the 8-pin. For a lefty, it's a 9-pin.
You know, I will never forget the tournament we had in the winter where we had the famous team from Janesville that came from rolling in here and beat everybody.
Yeah.
And then in the finals, they lost.
Yes, they did. Okay, now, if Bill doubles right here, he puts his team back in the lead.
Well, Duke is giving him little words of encouragement.
No, that's not.
No.
Puck stick still hang on to that lead.
Boy, it's coming down to one frame.
Right now, our high score tonight has been Wes Schultz with an 84. That's a score to beat at this point with these two bowlers left.
Very important spare.
Big shot.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the 9th through 16th places pay $50 to the teams that drop out. The teams that finish 5th, between 5th and 8th place, will get $75. The teams that finish 3rd and 4th will get $100. The teams that finish in 2nd place will get $200, and the team that wins it all will get $400.
Right. Lee, Steve is putting the pressure on Bill right now, and if he doubles, well, let's see, possible 90 game for Steve.
It would be all over if he gets one here.
This is, yeah, one more is going to put a lot of pressure on Bill, because you never know what Steve's going to throw on the 3rd ball in the 10th. So, big shot.
Well, that could be a possible 90. I think, Tom, he would like to go out to the old ball game. High bowler gets those 2 tickets.
Well, if he gets a 5 count here, he's got the tickets for the Brewers, Kansas City Royals, Saturday, July 11th.
Tom, we don't forget the low bowler either.
No, that's the Granddad's Bakery and Ice Cream Golden Cream Puff Award and bowling lessons. We'll talk about that.
6 cream puffs. Wow, are they good? Come on.
That's it. That's a winner. They have won. There's no way that Bill can win this now.
There it is. The favorites have done it.
Yeah, they have.
The team that finished 3rd, the Puck Sticks, have won it.
362 final score.
Bill's going for a possible 78, but it's not going to work. But here is the money pin. There's a winner. This week. Had 7 attempts last night, didn't win it.
First one tonight, and it's a winner.
$25 savings account from Wauwatosa Savings and Loan for the bowler and the bowling buddies. Save where you earn the most. Save at Wauwatosa, 75th in State, 27th in College, and in Waukesha.
I'd like to say hi to Bassmaster Jerry Jesser and his lovely wife Sandy out there in Milwaukee watching tonight.
Well, they're going to be proud of you because you're going to be able to go to a ball game and keep your team in there.
Let's give them those tickets right now. Brewers, Kansas City Royals, Saturday, July 11th. Enjoy the game there. All right, Steve.
If you don't want them, Tom and I will go.
Red carpet keeps the good times.
And the crowd loves it. Final score, 362 for the favorites, the Puck Sticks, finishing 3rd place. Boy, that's a big, big victory tonight. And Duke's on South 68, nothing wrong with that 349, but they're going to leave us with $50 to spend at Duke's place over there. And Steve, that 90 cinched it for your team. Now here, you won't believe it, was your secret frame. This one didn't help, but you do get 2 prizes here, one for the double, one for the triple. Sherry Strobel is going to bring out the magic bowling ball, and he takes 2 numbers. The first one is number 10.
Number 10 is the $20 gift certificate toward food or apparel at CW's first score, 72nd and Greenfield.
Hey, that's nice. Number 22, Tommy.
Number 22 is the 10 movie video rentals from Garlish Pharmacy, 5 locations in Milwaukee.
Okay, over to the Barrel of Fun, and you guys will be back, okay? And Bill, you gave it a good shot, came up with a 68, but you got your secret frame right there. Reach in there. And you fellas are going to leave us, but you're going to take $50 with you to spend at Duke's.
That's where you spend it, too.
I know you do. He insists. Number 8, Tom.
Number 8, $25 entrance ticket for a night of fun and excitement at Potawatomi Bingo, 1721 West Canal.
You're going to love that. And listen, over here, you got that special money pin, $25 savings account for you and your bowling buddy from Wauwatosa Savings and Loan. Going over there to the Barrel of Fun. Tom, high and low bowler prizes.
Oh, our high bowler tonight was here, Steve, with a 90. He's going to get the tickets for the Brewers Kansas City Royals game July 11th at County Stadium. Compliments of the Milwaukee Brewers. And our low bowler was Joe with a 54. Joe wins the Golden Cream Puff Award. That's 6 cream puffs from Granddad's Bakery and Ice Cream, 2080s Jackson Street in Hartford. An audience from the Red Carpet All-Stars. What else?
And so all for tonight. Good night, good luck, and good bowling, everybody!